worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the free star planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinium? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed
a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinium. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinium found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinium is mourned by the UC to this day.
I can't stop staring at it. A real Terramorph.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Hey there.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
This time, I've got it. I just need...
You must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Sam. Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. Just head in whenever you're ready. This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
check your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Shutting down.
Congratulations. Good showing in there, applicant.
Yes? You needed something?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to... Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two trace the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are... That's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry though, it's not going to affect your score. It's just, different is all. But, where were we? Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4. Not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Your fragile body was not designed to take impacts like that.
Beats me, but the financials make sense.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for a member of the Vanguard. Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quick. Keep your eyes open. The fewer people there are, they've got you doing... That attitude and initiative... We'll be seeing you. The security of the United... They've got you to... Interesting. Are you a gambler? Saving for a new... Actually, don't tell me. It's more fun figuring. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from you... Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before... Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for my... I have, of course, since learned that I am not... Good luck with the mission.
Howdy.
Yes? You needed something?
How's the still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Yeah, we all got friend. Your friend? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I've any more... if it isn't mine. I've got nothing at the moment. See you later.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out?
I think I could live on coffee if I had to. Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is. Fine, I guess. Wait. Am I glad to hear that. I already have a girlfriend. It's always awkward having to turn someone down. Catch you later, yeah? Yeah, sure. Her name's Donna, She works at the Nat station near Mast. Oh, boy, is she a catch. She's passionate. We met a couple of years ago, and we've been going steady since then. I'm actually thinking about it. Keep that between us, okay? I sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
I honestly feel guilty. How perfect everything is.
Stuff. You don't need the food shop for like work months.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your needs to yourself. Understand? No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here.
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here.
The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely.
I have a bad feeling they might be planning something.
Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened. Why don't you come by when you have some spare time? And we'll talk it out. Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything... Same as ever. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I... That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe.
Always nice. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell them what it is, and I don't give a shit.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If, however, you are here, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing ill. So, what'll it... Perhaps, but I'm quite... Please, let me know. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Thanks for your business. That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we frequently post cargo running jobs. Check them out. I've heard our job. Of course. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
I don't think that's how it works. You've got
That pilot exam's coming up. I've studied
Don't mind
so
me.
hard. I haven't.
Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help, but I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. But if you do a small, all you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and... Fantastic. Maybe a little, but better than all the noise. Stay out of trouble.
Signed up for a test pilot program. I'm working on it. Taking the UC van. It's just... Damn, hotshot. What do you... You want food? You want to feel empty inside? Seriously. Only because they're all a bunch of quitters. I got plans. I got ambition. All I need is a shot. Uh-huh.
About a million things to do, and I'm only one person. Hey! Oh, sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, what I need is very technical. I can talk you through it. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus.
I want to learn how to paint. I've got limited resources, but I try not to... A journalist? I'd be happy to... Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around. And a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks me. Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do. All right, dear. We're doing the best we can here. Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much. I really...
Excuse me? Yes? How are you?
You need something? Ask. Otherwise, keep to yourself. You buy? You want a beer? Fine. You want a buddy to talk to, or a therapy session, or whatever? Walk right back out that door. First of all, I didn't ask what you thought of it. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. We both know it ain't nice. Yeah. All right then.
What do you want to know? You with security? It matters if you're talking to me, hotshot. I'm not... Actually, maybe I've said... Never mind. Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. In fact, I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined... What do you say, we... Yeah, well, luckily for you, I actually hurt my hand when I was punching some other asshole's lights out. Doc says it'll take a... Yeah, we'll take a rain check. Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're in the most boring place. Only good thing down here is... But I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Me? Oh, thank God. I was sick of hearing your voice.
Hey.
Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm grounded.
If you haven't, make sure you say hello to... Would you? I'd really... They sure looked... I'd rather you didn't. I want to make sure I'm right. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe we can decide what to do once we figure...
Another day, another shift.
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack.
Nah, that's just what they want you to think, Louis. You see UC security around here?
No. What?
But nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out.
She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
See? No time like the present. Do it tonight. We'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits.
I sure hope we can make it happen.
You gotta trust me. We'll be fine.
I guess I need to work on my self-confidence.
Get lost. Frick's info is good. So be a piece of cake.
I've never seen anybody else try something like this.
I've just about had enough of you doubting me, Louis.
If you say so, Isaac.
If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots around here.
That's a pretty big if.
Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
I have a real bad feeling about this.
Frick's info is good. So be a piece of cake.
It's been a pretty good deal. Sure hope we have performed our protections.
Stay, folks gotta look out for one
Don't take it
another.
personal if I... Damn.
That's why I started serving food.
I guess that settles it. You should take this straight to officer. If he gives you a hard time... No, I don't want you to hurt them. They haven't even done it. The last thing the well needs is more violence.
You don't say. I guess I need to work on my self-confidence.
Hey, Frick's info is good. So be a piece of cake.
Can't you see we're busy? Get out of here.
Hey, if I gotta tell you to get out of here one... So what if we were? The hell?
Careful, Isaac. This lady looks pretty tough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That seems a little hasty. Call off the robbery?
Just do it, Isaac. They snitched to security, we're in for a world of hurt.
Fine. But only because I don't want to go back to the clink, huh? I give you credits, we called the whole thing off and you get out of my face. How's that sound? Yeah, I can't say I feel the same.
Anybody else try something like this?
How'd things go with Officer Well, I wish you'd gone through Endler, but I do appreciate that. This isn't exactly how I saw things going, but I'm glad you were able to put a stop. Thanks for easing my...
No lawyer. Can't say I'll have what you need. But a reporter. Fine, but I'm... Door's still open, isn't it? Sorry if you were hoping for something more flower. Great! Now what? Stock's a bit low, so you might... Nope, no question. Not too worried, though. Managed to make... That's so. Yeah, I get that kind of... Well, then maybe we should just... Stay safe out there.
Be careful if you run into those significant cues.
That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry. You should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? Junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
That would suit me well.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. But you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Did I say thank you? Because there's no way I could have done that in a reasonable... Right, sure. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then the... So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe, I have to go in there, but I really, really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Thanks. I can do the talking.
I used to be an actuary.
If you're here to make unfounded allegations, if you need anything else, you know where to find us. A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Oh, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry. What?
We traced the drain. Check the grate. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here.
This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today. Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's... I don't want this to turn out violent. That's dramatic.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in Well, clearly there's more work to do. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will come? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes, with Mast's access to the grid. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate.
Best watch your pockets around me.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in short order.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
Can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Avoid falls from that height unless you are properly.
If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
All right. Let's... Oof, it's a damn... Don't worry. Take a nice... All right. You should be...
Evening, ma'am.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I traded valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
I think this guy may be the one.
Attacks continue to rise. So too does the pressure in the system.
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
Problem?
Hi, how you doing?
Yes, what?
Do you have some? I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much. The Trade Authority will not forget what.
I can't lie. I'm disappointed you turned that around.
Oh my. Someone's attempting to hack Galving? And at a glance, it appears they may have had some success. This will make for some entertaining late-night reading. Well, Miss Reyes, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'll be sure and pass along my compliments to your superiors.
I hope whatever that is, it's worthless to you. And you know, I'm still not sure you weren't behind this all along, whatever this is.
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was trying to be sincere. Well, in any event, thank you for a wonderful diversion from my usual work.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever. Pleasure dealing with you.